What's up, man? It's your boy Mike Lee.
Yo, what up? This calls. What up?
Chad Money.
This is You Gotta Know That TV. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it.
What's up, man?
First things first. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, man.
Know that.
Yeah.
Shouts to the good dads,
You gotta
man.
know that.
The real ones.
All the dads, man.
The real
Know
ones.
that.
Even the dirtbags. Maybe you'll get it together one day.
Probably not. But,
Hopefully.
but we hoping. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just wanted to give a special shout out to y'all. Like, so this is gonna be a Father's Day episode. We're gonna give you our opinions on fatherhood and how it feels to be dads. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically it. So what we did was we had a bunch of people give us questions. We had put a YouTube, Instagram up. We're telling people to give us our questions they wanted us to answer for Father's Day. So we got a good amount. We appreciate y'all. So yeah, we gonna rock it out, man. Y'all ready?
Let's go.
Yeah. Any questions?
Question number one: What are some things you wish you were told prior to becoming a father?
Yeah.
I wish I was told it was like a full-time job. Other than, working all day. Then you gotta do homework, get kids dressed, teach them stuff, brush their teeth. It's like a full-time job, and then you gotta do right on your own so they have something good to look at, you know what I mean? So you have a good role model, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it's a lot of work.
Right. What about you?
I could say that I learned that every kid's not the same. My grandmother watched kids for years, so going to fatherhood, I thought it'd be much easier because I was raised with 25 different kids. Like, oh, just do this, do that, a little bit of this, everything's easy. Nah, it don't work like that. Like, shit's different for every kid.
Got you. Growing up, my father taught me a lot, so it's nothing I really didn't know I didn't know too much going into fatherhood, because just the way I watched my father raise me and my sister, I had a good role model. So, it made it a little bit easier knowing what I could do and what I can't do with my daughter, because my father and my sister were super close. So watching them made me see how I want to be with my daughter, you know what I'm saying, with her growing up. So I'm sure some things that I wish I knew, but she's only 3, so I still have a lot to learn anyway. So yeah.
Question number two: If there is one lesson you would want your children to take from you and move through life with, what would it be?
I got that. One thing that our parents, I'm just saying, not even fathers, mothers, grandparents, whoever raised you, foster parents, whoever raised you, a lot of us never learned how to have our money have your money work for itself. You know what I mean? We was always told to have 2-3 jobs and fucking and slave all day and don't have no time for yourself, and the only time you have for yourself is your vacation.
Crazy.
So them 2 weeks, 3 weeks out the year is the time you have to yourself. I mean, nah. But I could tell, even if it's not my kids, anybody's kids, the youth, period, learn how to do something that makes money without you, when you're sleeping, you're making money.
Okay. What was that question again? I'm sorry.
Question is: If there is one lesson you would want your children to take from you and move through life with, what would it be?
To stay loving, always have love in your heart, always just always love. That's basically what I would tell her. Don't let nobody get you down to a low level. Always know that I love you, your family loves you, and we always gonna be here for you regardless. You always got, as long as I'm breathing, you always got somebody to lean on or fall on. So I want her to know that. That's what I want my daughter to know. Gotta know that.
Well, I would just teach my kids to be their own bosses. That's what I want them to learn from me. Be your own boss. Don't require on someone else to feed you or your family.
Let me piggyback over what Bleed said. This is one thing that a lot of people probably don't realize. Before you get in a relationship, you have to make sure you love your fucking self first.
Facts.
You can't give all of your all to a relationship and then neglect yourself. look, I don't give a fuck how people like, yo, look out for others. Nah, that shit don't work. Make sure you're good first.
Got it.
Before you want to give your all to anybody else. A lot of us.
Yeah, because that shit could backfire.
There you go. Big time. And then you're stuck. And that person, you level somebody else up and you're stuck in somewhere looking
You
like
still broken.
Yeah.
You still broke down. Yeah.
Big time.
Yes or
point.
no? Do you feel the media portrays black fathers in a particular way? Yes or no?
You don't even see black fathers on TV like that no more.
Nope.
Nah, you really don't.
You don't see Bill Cosby type dads or
Uncle Phil.
Uncle Phil's.
Carl Gaz Winslow.
Oh, you did?
I mean, I don't know. I don't really watch that much TV. So you would have to like give me like.
Roger TV pops. And
Isn't Anthony Anderson's on TV? I know he has that show.
Blackish. Nah, but you know what you see more in these shows is, which is strange. It's not strange. I guess they're trying to please everybody. You'll see a gay scene, a couple having a gay scene or whatever. It's not a problem, but you'll see that before you'll see a prevalent black father in these shows.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
And now they teaching kids to masturbate in school. You see that shit?
What?
At 6-year-olds, they taught them how to masturbate.
Who's teaching them how to masturbate? The teachers?
Sometimes my pee-pee gets hard and it points to the sky.
Yo,
When that happens, you have to stroke it slowly and get it out of there. Nah, that's just crazy.
Insane. That's insane. Wow.
Sick.
Yeah, I'm done with that question.
What is the best part about being a father?
Shout out to Melanin Aces too, because a lot of them gave us these questions too. Shout out to Melanin Aces. Got a shout. Go tune into that podcast. It's super dope. Beautiful black women doing their thing.
And shout out
yeah. So what you say?
What is the best part about being a father?
The best part about being a dad is the smiles on your kids' faces when you do like the littlest. Yeah. You do like the littlest thing. You could just show up and they smile. That's kind of like the best thing for me.
Yeah, that's fine.
And that's just not even with your children, like godchildren, your little cousins, your little nieces. You come up to their games or whatever they doing, seeing that smile on their faces is like no other. But back to my child, when I come in the door, Daddy, that's like the greatest feeling in the world. So like that's the type of dope stuff I'm talking about.
Yeah, no answer from. I mean, I'm not gonna. That is the best. Like opening it. They hit like they can tell you the way your keys open the door. They know it's you. Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah,
yep,
that's a fact.
Wow, steps coming towards
you
the door.
could mix it up too, like you go from all type of different. You know what I'm saying?
Can you tell me about the first moment you felt like a good dad?
Good question.
I can't recall the first moment. I can recall the most recent moment when I just took them to Orlando. Like they said that was like the most fun they ever had in their life.
Wow, that's big. That's
so
big.
like I felt like, oh, okay, I fulfilled something.
Yeah.
For now. Yeah. Because it's 3 of them, so
it wears off, right?
Shit.
No, it's not that it wears off. It's
shit,
that
you got 2 girls. That means you got to pay for 2 weddings.
now you gotta top it like.
Yeah, when you pay for their wedding, $50K out your pocket, bro.
They roll dolphins. Now they probably gonna want to swim with them and fucking.
Well, but you know what's fire about that? At least you're doing it, and the first time it's not some guy just throwing them a bone. Here, it's the first. Nobody did this for you. I'm doing this for you. So you gotta give me some pussy. Like like niggas, no, real talk. Niggas do that, son. Like niggas that do that shit, son. It's sick.
You know your bum ass daddy ain't do this for you.
He ain't do this for you.
Come
like,
on,
here,
come
just
on.
take this. Here, you want a little $50?
Let us fuck. Yeah, you're right.
At least you the one doing the first with them.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
fucked up.
That's true.
I got a question. Before any of y'all had kids, because at first I thought it was just going to be for police, but it's for all y'all. Before any of y'all had kids, right, and you knew that Shorty was pregnant, like, what gender did you want specifically, like, once the baby was born? I mean, I'm assuming I know the answer, but I just want to hear from y'all.
I was thirsty for a boy, bro.
Yeah,
Thirsty for a boy,
I know y'all,
Oh.
bro.
course is good, you good. I know Lisa got a girl, but
Thirsty. I was thirsty, but he told me that he wanted a girl.
Yeah, I wanted a girl.
Because he had a boy already, though.
No, when he first had his
I wanted a girl.
first one.
Yeah, I wanted a girl.
He wanted
first.
a girl.
I didn't care.
I was confused.
Yeah.
I said, why the hell you want a girl? Like,
I honestly think it really don't matter. Like, I know people.
I wanted
want a
the
healthy
boy.
baby,
I
man.
wanted the
Right.
boy to protect the girl if I ever have a
You just
second
want a
child.
healthy baby.
Yeah, no, at the end of the day, of
Nigga,
course.
I got my crazy ass brother to protect. I call him for anything. That nigga's gonna. He don't even have a car. He'll walk there.
Yeah.
Yo,
An hour long
How
walk.
you get to Massachusetts? Nigga,
An hour long walk could be 20 minutes when they pass
Well, I'm
that.
good. Like, I didn't need to have a boy first. Like, I call that nigga. He'll be there in 10 minutes. Like, no matter where it's at.
That's true.
Like,
That's
I'm
true.
good.
Shout out Nate, man. It's my guy. It's my guy.
Yeah, so I was good.
That's a good question.
Good question though. But I honestly, it didn't matter to me. But I'm kind of happy I had the boy first. Now that I have two, I had the boy first. So like, he could. I don't know. I just feel like Blee said, the boy first kind of is like the right way to go. It's never the right way, but it feels
Do you
right.
feel
to
like,
me.
yo, I'm good now?
Yeah, I'm good. Like,
Yeah.
I can have 3 more girls after that, nigga. And I'm
Oh,
straight.
okay. Okay.
So y'all want more? Y'all want more kids?
No stop.
Nah, I'm good. Shit, I don't have no free time. I just put my son in football. I have no free time to myself now, bro. I'm a football dad. I'm outside on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday. Like, I don't have no time to myself.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Do you?
What? Tom? What do you mean?
More kids.
Oh, do I want more kids? Yeah, I do. I want to know too. Yeah. I want to teach them everything I know about
Little
music.
Frankie Lamans.
I want to teach them.
Blow. So you can have an RV group, nigga.
Little
Smokey Robinson?
Little Smokies, man. That's a
Frankie
fact.
Laman and Webster's.
Little Freddie Jackson's everywhere. Nah, oh no, I want no. Anyway, yeah.
Going from stepchildren, going from biological children to stepchildren, within a blended family, how do you build a positive relationship with the stepchildren?
Being there for them, like, you know what I'm saying? Always letting them know, like, yo, listen, I ain't your father, God, but if you need anything, I'm here for
So
you.
you say that?
I know, because I think you should say that. I think you should say that. Let him know I understand.
It's
I'm not
obvious you're not my
No,
father, nigga.
but some niggas. Oh no, that's cool. But some niggas don't even look at it like that. Like
you probably come from because when you said that, I heard that like what? Clearly, what the fuck? I know.
no, but some niggas be acting like they your father. So
That's
you
a
want to
fact.
sit there and particularly and say, listen, I know I'm not your father.
I'm not trying to take over your father's role, but to say I'm not your father, and kid, like he said, you're versus father.
Or something like that.
But there's 2 ways to look at that question.
You look like Richard Jefferson. You bitch ass
Is
nigga.
the biological father in her life or his life? Or
That's-
they're not in her
that's-
life? There's
yeah.
2 ways you could go about that.
Right.
Let's say not.
If he's not in life, so you're stepping up as stepfather, you're stepping up
As father.
As a father.
Yeah.
So like let's say it's graduations and all that. So you gotta go all out. That's your kid.
Yeah,
I mean,
and that's what
why
I was
is that
basically
your
getting
kid,
to.
huh?
Because I'm with your mother.
You with your mom. With her
That's
mom.
my wife. That's my girlfriend. Whatever she is, I'm with her. So therefore, I have to treat you with the utmost respect. Like I treat your mother.
If you love your woman and she has kids,
We're gonna love them.
you're
kids.
gonna love her kids too.
But then you want to make the baby father look like shit?
No,
Well, I'm not making you
that's
look
just
like
who I
shit.
am.
Yeah, that's who I am. Like, yeah. What?
You have to look out?
Yeah,
you do.
Damn, nigga. I would not want a nigga like you around my child.
I don't know. I'm just asking.
Shit.
Of
Yeah.
course you do.
You don't think so?
How long is the relationship? Like,
If y'all serious and that's your girl and like y'all like 2-3 years in, not even
It
like
could be even 6 months.
6 months.
And y'all serious? Then
Yeah.
you do what?
step up and be
Step
there for
up.
the kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you got their back.
And how old is the kid?
Don't matter.
I don't know. That's not you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
That's kind of not a nigga business, man. Like, especially if they have a father already. For me personally, that's none of my business.
So you staying away from the kids?
No, I'm saying I'm not.
You live with the kids. Let's say you live with her 2 children. Y'all had a child together. Y'all all live together.
I have a child?
Now you had let's just put it like
Even
you had a
if you
child
don't.
with her also. Now how do you play that role?
I guess then you have to.
Even if you don't have a child.
Without the child now.
No. It's none
You
of my
live with her and her 2 kids.
No.
You walk by them every morning and don't say anything to them.
Yeah,
little
but
niggas?
I'm not trying to play their fatherly role.
I don't agree.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't agree. But next.
When it comes to raising a child or stepchild, what's the best advice you ever received and who has given it to you?
Not my advice just now.
Open yourself up. Cause be open because shit is different, bro. These kids is not raised how we was. Like we was raised different. Like a lot of us raised from grandparents. These kids is raised from freaking social media. Like, so you gotta kind of like dumb yourself. Not let me say dumb yourself down. You gotta just be willing to see their point of view. I mean.
And definitely check your kids' phones. Make sure you know what they're watching and everything. Because nowadays, this Instagram is really definitely controlling their lives. Yeah. You got to make sure you're in their phone at least once a day or two, honestly, just to check. Because these kids are doing all type of wild, crazy stuff. We're watching porns and all type. I mean, I was doing it too. Let's be real. But it was like, it's just a different level.
It was harder for us to watch.
It was harder. Nigga, I had to sneak in them up. And then my computer was outside the hallway, nigga, so I had to sneak out that motherfucker. Yeah, Dad could come out, nigga, I'd start, nigga. You always gotta have that. Remember that second page you had to have it on? Yeah. Just in case niggas
a sneaker page.
You got the sneaker?
But all jokes aside, just make sure that you
nigga beat his meat in the family room.
Yo, I used nigga in the hallway. But listen, man, that's my business. But
it's everybody's now.
It's different. Oh nah, you guys gotta
We wanna take it real deep here.
It's my business,
We're gonna
nigga.
take it real personal. What happens when you catch your child, daughter or son, in a sexual act?
Very loose and low.
Oh, damn. I wonder who asked that question.
Like, why? Yeah,
I got like that salty feeling. Like, I feel like you got to throw up.
Your daughter or your son? Your daughter or your son? Because that's a hard question. Daughter or son?
Same thing.
How old are they? I need to know. How, nah. I'm just being honest. I'm being sexist, but I'm just being honest. I'm being honest. Like if it's my son, I'm gonna walk in the room. I'm like, oh, what you, yo, bro? You know we not doing that in here, but I'm gonna be actually walking out happy. Like, oh, my son gets a little ass. Then my daughter, I'm gonna be very angry. I might kill that little nigga.
But here's the thing. So your son's having sex with a girl. She has a father too.
So what? What's that mean?
So you're happy your son's having sex with somebody else's daughter? But if that was your daughter, you're mad?
Yeah. No, I ain't
gonna lie. You know what a good
sad, right? I know.
A good rule of thumb. My pops used to always say no funny shit. Like, yo, if you're gonna bring a girl, like, don't bring nobody over here, but I'd rather you have her here. Cause at least if I walk in, whatever, but don't do it there. Let daddy come home.
Yeah, it's going down, man. And then you can't be mad at homie. Like, you know what I'm saying? You in his house, slamming on his daughter? Nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, I just kept it real. I would tell my son, what are you doing? I'm saying I'm gonna play that role, but when I walk out that room, I'm gonna be kind of like, wow, my son's all right, cool, whatever. But other way around, I'm gonna be angry with my daughter. But what about you?
I'd be confused either or. I'd be so confused.
Why would you be confused? That's sex.
Why am I catching them?
I would feel like, where's the respect? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I would feel. But then at the same time, I'm happy that you're not outside in the staircase getting slammed up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you came in the house, like, you know what I'm saying? You must like this kid in some kind of way.
Staircase.
And because imagine running into your child having sex in a staircase. Now come on now. Who raised you? I would feel like I did something wrong in life. I didn't raise my child completely right. And I feel you need to have these conversations with your children. Once they get to 12, 13, 14, you need to be having conversations.
So you're gonna tell your daughter,
respect yourself. It's just that simple. Just have respect for yourself.
Do it in the house. Don't do it in the staircase.
If it comes down to it, if you feel you're ready, let's talk. Talk to your mother, talk to me, and then handle it in a respectful way if you're gonna do it. Because eventually you're gonna have sex. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But be respectful, respect yourself, respect me, respect your mother. Like we raised you, we tried to raise you in the right way. And that's simple.
Yeah. On to nice.
Yeah, I'm keeping it real. I haven't got but I'm listening. If this is my daughter, I'm like, listen. Cause it's really like, we are sexual human beings, bro. No matter how you slice it, we like to fuck. Period. Yep. Animals, bro. Animals fuck.
That's why I can't differentiate too.
I'm just like, honestly, if it was up to me, I want you to be a certain way, like you just said, be wholesome. But I know the reality is, especially with social media and all this other shit, it's not gonna happen. So what makes you a hoe is when everybody know your business. So just do your best to not be a hoe. But if you all like just be like, have that shit like in order, bro. Like
have it in order. Have it in order. Have it in order.
Because niggas don't know they can't call you a hoe, bro. That's the call too.
If you're a freak, just keep it on the wall.
If you're a hoe, keep it low.
That's my only advice.
What makes a girl a hoe? Like, what makes them want to have sex with so many different people? Is it like she's searching for?
You need to ask a woman. No, you need to. That's the question we can't answer. You have to ask a woman that.
Yeah, but you ever thought to yourself like, what? Like, you just want mad different men? Like,
yeah, we want mad different women. Like, they do think like that too, but then they think about, damn, I'm gonna be called a whore.
Yeah, that's the only reason. Most of them don't do it because of that reason. If that wasn't the reason, they would be
slamming up. They be in here switching wards.
But
switching wards up.
You know us.
Huh?
You know us.
But you know what's funny?
Nah, I love you.
A lot of the girls that was... I went to Catholic school for a long time, bro. A lot of the girls that was like, they dads used to have them home. Listen, we got out of school 3 o'clock. You better be home at 3:18. Like, you got 18 minutes to get home. Like, I mean, you live 5 minutes away. I give you 13 minutes to talk to your friends, and you better be in the house.
Right.
They were hoes after when they got to high school. They were hoes. Like,
no, that's not true. That's not completely true.
A lot was.
Yeah, nigga. Like, that was always the one. Like, I couldn't.
That's true.
Renovation.
Yo, you can't. You can't be that. You can't be that dad that's on their ass and like, yo, man, strict like that. Don't
I'm not
work.
on my daughter like that.
That don't work, bro. That shit backfires on you, yo.
Facts.
Switching the subject, do you expect a gift on Father's Day? And what gift will you expect?
I don't expect shit.
We don't get shit anyway. So I mean, I get a lot of love though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of texts, a lot of
Yeah, I get a lot of
I get gifts. My mom give me a gift.
No,
my lady give me a gift. I get gifts.
Yeah, that's
I don't
true.
know what they talking about. I get gifts, nigga.
Yeah, because I think about my father. I always give my pops.
I'm not
kicks.
expecting anything.
Well, if you did want something, what would that look like? Because I feel like fathers don't get the proper just due for Father's Day. Like, that shit is whack.
Get me some white ups.
White ups?
Yeah, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, last year we did a Father's Day episode also. And you said get you a nice pair like pliers or channel locks with your name engraved in it. That's a super thoughtful gift for a guy like us. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it'd be, but for a construction worker, if someone got me a pair of pliers with my name engraved in them, I'm like, wow, that's dope.
We want y'all to put a little thought. Like how y'all want us to put. It's the same. I just said at the same. Yeah, I got this shit twisted. We want to reciprocate it. We may not say it, we might think it's corny, but now we don't. Little shit like that you put thought into is dope. Like
some men that's very hands on in their family, they want to date it themselves. Some niggas don't. They don't want no fucking channel locks or whatever the fuck they said. They just want y'all cook for me.
I do.
Nobody call my name. And give me my drink, and I'm gonna send this crib. Don't nobody call me for nothing. Some people just want time themselves.
Is that a good Father's Day for you?
That'd be amazing. I'm hands on with both my kids, bro. I'm hands on with both. I'm hands on with both my kids, nigga.
Give me some head in the bathroom.
Yeah, give me some head in the bathroom. Watch the kids, and I'm watching the game.
And maybe some spaghetti.
Give me the spaghetti just with some cheese on it. Just put some extra cheese or so on it. Or give me a day to myself. That's it. Like,
dope.
That was sick.
Being a father can be stressful at times. What do you do? Excuse me. What do you tend to do when situations feel stressful, and who do you talk to learn from that situation?
Cherokee Diaz.
Spank.
Nah, I'm joking.
Me personally, I talk to my mother a lot of the times. If anything's stressing me out when I'm like fatherhood, if I'm going through something with one of my child, girlfriend, whatever it is, I'm going through whatever. I could woman of my child. I mean, I said woman, daughter, whatever. You know what I mean.
Wild kids.
I talk to my mother. She always has the most uplifting words for me that get me out of that bond. And I'm saying, get me out of that flunk. Like when I'm feeling away, it's my mother. Yeah.
Yeah, I talk to my moms too, but I take everything what my mom say with I take heed because
You know what's funny? Our moms love us so much that sometimes you can't really tell them too much because then they start looking at the other woman or female or whoever, their girlfriend.
Who the fuck is her?
She start feeling the weight to
like this.
Yeah. So sometimes you can't really tell them too much because moms start looking at the girl like they start having ill will towards them. So like you gotta know what to tell them and what to tell them.
Yeah, you gotta level out.
I got a lot of game from the old heads that I work with, people that been with their
That's dope.
women for 40 years, got wild kids, put kids through college. I learned a lot of stuff from them. As far as just how to deal with it with certain aspects of relationships and being a father, you know. It's a long road. A lot of them tell me, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get your bruises. Kids gonna do shit you don't like. You know, you're just gonna have to deal with it.
That's dope.
It's life.
And you get a lot of info from the OGs on the job. That's fire. I don't really talk
People
to them old niggas.
that I'm saying, like, I'm asking for it.
Yeah,
you know
I don't talk to them old niggas. Half of them niggas been married 4 times. Nigga, they been.
Oh nah,
They
I don't ask those type of.
They drinking.
I don't ask them.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
Everybody handles shit differently, man.
Most of my like mentors that I work with, like in the layout shit that I do, they've been with their wives for like 40 years.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? My guy Doug, shout out my guy Doug.
Shout
Brian
out Doug.
Patterson,
Yeah.
white dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Why can't that's crazy how they always find their wives young, 18, 19. Why do we never find our wives and our future women at early ages?
It's not true. I know a lot of people that been with girls for years.
And married them like when they were 20, 21?
Yeah.
I can't name
I know
a
a
lot.
lot of people like that.
I can't name a lot. All these white dudes on my job. Yeah, you were one. You were one. That's why I say I can't name a lot. You know what I'm
Next
saying?
question.
Yeah, I know a few people like that.
I got a question. What's your proudest daddy moment? Father moment, whatever.
My son embarrassed the fuck out of me last week.
So we can flip it then. What's your most embarrassing daddy moment? Then we go proud later.
It was supposed to be one of my proudest moments, and it turned into the most embarrassing. This nigga cried the whole fucking football game. Like I was so confused. Like I have no words. I still don't understand it. Like, oh, why I wanted to play the Bryce. That's not your team. It's 2 different teams. Your team, that team plays the first game. You play the second. He's just crying the whole time, crying. I'm like, yo, it's 4-year-olds on your team. You're 6, and you're the only one out here crying. Like, I'm like, I don't get it. Yeah. So when his team finally plays, he crying to get out the game. So I'm like, I said, you cried to play, and you're crying to get out. I'm like,
That
okay,
makes sense.
Then I told
Kids don't make
I told
sense.
the coach to take him out the game, right? So he took him out the game. Niggas start crying again, cause I'm tired. Okay. Let's go home. Drag him through the whole field, embarrass him through the whole Brooklyn. So you want to embarrass me? Like, now you're drag him through the whole park from one end to the exit. Like,
That was low.
yeah, I had to. He embarrassed the shit out of me.
Cried all the time.
Yeah, for no
It was
reason.
his first game?
That's crazy.
Yeah, mind you,
crazy.
I work nights, so I'm getting up to take him to school.
That is crazy.
I'm taking him to practice, dropping him to the house at 8 o'clock. All this shit. I'm like, yo, you got me doing all this shit, and I'm not getting no sleep. Nah, nigga, you ain't gonna do me like that, nigga.
Yeah, you gotta get used to the shit.
Yeah, you gotta get used to it.
It's a little culture shock.
Yeah,
Kids do it. I think that's my first
but I had to get him back.
Yeah, you had to.
Yeah.
That's how you
It's
love.
crazy. It's crazy that you said that. You went from a great moment to most embarrassing moment. So last Tuesday, took my daughter to the park with my cousin Nicole and her son. I'm talking about she would not listen to me to save my life. I'm like, yo, why are you violating me right now? I said, yo, stay in the small park. I told her 5 times, stay in the small park. I turned my head once, bro. She was in the big park. I didn't know where she was. I was so mad. And Nicole was like, yo, you know she's not in the little park no more. I look over like, where the fuck she going? I ran, she in the big park with all the little big kids running around. I'm like, yo, bro.
She's had one of them days.
Yeah, bro. Then I ran in the park. God, didn't I say go in this park? And she just looked at me like, and then went back to the joint, son.
Yeah.
Then we went back to the small park, and then I got it on video. Nicole recorded it, so I turned back around. She's running to the big park, and I'm like, yo, get back over here. She turned around like this. Then looked me up and down, and so ran back to the park. I was like, wow, niggas is looking at me like, damn,
It's embarrassing because the other kids listening. And you out here screaming at the top of your lungs.
pussy. I was like, oh damn, bro. But yeah.
You know, that's another good question. After the chat, answer the question. What's your proudest moment? What's your most embarrassing
I
moment?
don't really have no embarrassing moments. Like the embarrassing shit to me was like I'd say like when my son shit be like dirty when I just like you just got dressed. Like how your whole shit is dirty now. Like shit like that, or when like he's out and he drinks the Gatorade and the whole top of his mouth be like red. I'm like, yo, I don't teach you to drink like that. Why you look like?
Cause they be mad. Why kids be so thirsty?
Bro,
Why kids be just thirsty all the time?
Why you got
And why they like chicken nuggets so much?
So nigga, why you?
That's a good question. What's up with the chicken nuggets?
What's going on with them fake ass chicken
From
nuggets y'all like?
2 to 4, 5 is chicken nuggets. From 6 to 12 is chicken fingers. I just don't understand.
Is that? Nah, I used to love chicken
Me
fingers.
too, I'm just saying, but it's just not weird.
When they put it in?
little cookie.
Coked up.
Swing that shit on there real quick.
Yeah, be out in 1 minute.
Yo, that was a good question though.
Chicken nuggets, chicken fingers, that's weird,
That's a
bro.
good question. We gonna take 2 more questions and wrap
Air
it up.
fryer
Yeah.
nuggets. They do their own shits.
So, that was the next
That's a
question.
proud moment when they
Discipline your
motherfuckers start
kids.
making their own food and shit.
yeah.
Discipline what?
Disciplining your kids is different though. When you discipline your daughter to your son, I know you try to be like, cause you have, like I said, for them two, they have both. But I mean discipline. So like as far as the way you do it, like this thinking, like for me, I feel like it would be harder to me to discipline. Maybe like I would never put my hands on my daughter. Like I can't fathom me having to.
Nah,
with
them
my
two
son,
fingers. Them two fingers. They
Yeah.
I'll give it over. I'll put the 2 fingers out. I'll put the 2 fingers out like that. And I point at it.
That's what she That's what she like. Like,
Cause she eat that shit though. So I'm like, damn. That's wrong with her, son.
2 fingers.
I just pull them dry. What I said? And she be like this.
Nah,
Like,
I used to flick my son ears with them.
Oh, that's the worst.
I don't remember
I used to
kids
pop
like
them
that.
shits.
Oh, nah, I hate how my mother used to do that to me, son.
Pop the hell out of
Then
shit.
she'll pop. I'd rather do
Pop my
this
son a
than
few times
pop
for
with the
sure.
belt.
right, but your daughter, I'm pretty sure you never popped her. You can't.
Not the youngest one.
Right. It's hard.
My oldest, I probably might have, but not my youngest. I don't never remember putting my hands on her. Ever.
You touched the older one? You beat the older one?
I not beat. Hell no. Never with no belt. Hell no. I never.
I used to get my ass.
I would never
I just
put
don't
them.
understand.
I would never put them through what I got.
That's what I'm saying. I can't fathom that shit, bro.
I still don't understand it. I'm talking about, like, I thought she didn't love me for a long time.
But my son deserved to get his ass beat a few times. Like he just like.
You hit him?
I think,
Yeah.
I think for the discipline for the girl, if their mom is like in their life and they active,
Yeah,
let the mom tear them up in the room.
Yeah, facts.
You sit in the living room. You gotta be good.
So
cop.
physical discipline is
good cop.
You gotta be good cop. You got self. I told you.
Respect your daughter?
I told you to listen.
So we all say physical discipline is okay. Cause at the end of the day, like when I yell at them now, I get mad at myself. So like at the age I am now, I can't even picture myself putting my hands on them ever. Like when I think about like shit that I went through, nah.
Beating your kids never solves nothing.
Don't.
Like,
build resentment.
No, I don't. I think it helps. I think me personally, I think my mother whooped my ass made me a little better.
Not when you.
I didn't fear my mother. I didn't
You get
fear
your
her.
ass whooped for no reason.
Nah, I knew I was getting my ass beat.
Bro, when you first get your ass beat, your parents start habitually whipping your ass because you didn't even get your ass whipped for.
Yeah.
You
I didn't even do it. It was this. Like I can't even tell on this thing because this thing gonna beat me up later. Like
I used to violate. I knew I was gonna get my ass
Just take
beat. I was
it.
like, whatever.
Yeah, but let me ask you
take
something. Is breaking something or spelling something is an ass whooping?
Nah,
Like,
that's a slap. That's a poke.
but what are you gonna slap for? The accident.
poke. You get
That's
poked up.
Yeah, my mother just hit me one of those. That side
You
poke.
gonna beat your kids for spelling something? Like,
That's bad.
I beat him, but you know.
nah, but real talk, like a lot of the whoopings people got back in the day was for like random shit that like.
My mom's whipped our ass in motherfucking I don't know if it was Disney World or Disneyland. We was embarrassing her though. Me and my brother was wilding in there. Brought us in the bathroom and whipped our ass. We was wilding.
But at least she brought you in a bathroom, nigga. Wherever I was and did what I did, she was gonna whoop my ass right there. She ain't give a damn who was in front of her. She'll whoop your ass too if you said something to her too. So it was like, yeah, she was different.
Did just get her ass whipped like that?
Nah.
Exactly. That's the point that I'm making.
Nah, but she wasn't like bad like that. Know what I'm saying?
You probably got caught.
I used to get caught all the time where a teacher brought me home. It was just ridiculous. And I'm pissed to this day I got in that car with her. She could have took me to Arizona. She could have did some weirdo shit to me, bro.
This thing was bad till about last year though. Like he was doing bad shit till like last year still. I'm like, why'd you do that? I don't even know why I did it.
I was
Like that. This nigga just grew out of it last year.
it was a little special ed in me back then. I'm out of it now. You know what I'm
Back then,
saying?
last year.
Good. But yeah,
Corona changed his life, man.
yeah, I think it did, bro.
I can't.
I got one last question. To those men who are looking to become fathers, what are some of the advice that you would give to them?
You can take that.
Have a financial plan in order. Because kids are expensive. They're very, very, very expensive.
Choose the right woman.
No rush. I was about to say that's no rush.
Choose the right
But
woman.
if he says, are you having a kid already?
Looking to have a kid.
Looking to have a kid. No
Or
rush.
do you have the woman already? Like, you know,
Find the right woman. There's no rush. Slow down. It's not a race. Slow down. Find the right woman. Even though it's not a right woman, but don't. If you feel iffy,
Yeah, the right woman.
if it's an iffy situation, iffy is enough for you not to do it.
Red flags.
Next one.
Red flags are there for a reason.
Yes.
If you see that,
don't go and everything.
if you see
Facts.
that she can't take care of a fucking hamster, you think she gonna like she can't take care of anything? Like she just irresponsible with a lot of things. Her fucking bills, irresponsible with like dumping the garbage on top.
Don't look over that. Don't look over that.
It's the littlest things that will come back to haunt you later on in life. Like
Facts.
trust me.
Facts.
Like
And that's about it, man. Like happy Father's Day. Yeah, do the right thing, man.
Do the right thing by y'all, man.
Yeah,
man.
do the right thing.
My son just texted me good night.
listen, we don't want no
No socks, no ties, no cologne is an add-on.
Marshall.
Gotta know that.
We don't want the Marshall's gift pack this year.
Gotta know that.
I mean,
Cologne is an
the,
add-on.
the Nets is in the playoffs. I'm not a Net fan, but you can. I mean, like,
Get the niggas some
think about me. I mean, like,
You know what I mean?
Get me some Knicks tickets next season for Father's Day. I'll take that.
Get funky, you can play the next game at home while you giving us head standing on your hands and some crazy shit. Mix it up a little bit.
I don't want that. Go in the room.
On a handstand, not a handstand.
Gotta know that.
Not a handstand.
Gotta know that. Word, but yo, this is your Gotta Know That TV. And we up out of here, you heard? You gotta know that.
I hated that.
I hate you. I hate you.
Get out of here.
What was